A beautiful baby is born today. I already did this.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jingle ball.
Five Nights at Freddy's, the spine-tickling, bone-dangling, cheeka-prancing sci-fi horror game franchise created by world-renowned developer Scott Cawthon, famous for his previous work Pilgrim's Progress.
Excuse me, but what troubles you so much, young man?
After going viral from playthroughs by creators like Markiplier, Irish Markiplier, and mostly just Markiplier, the FNAF series had a bunch of money pumped into it with so much success it only makes sense to produce merchandise. So Scott handed the master license to one of the biggest toy manufacturers in the world, Funko. Who the fuck are these guys? There's obviously some other merch companies that have violated FNAF, but Funko is the biggest perpetrator. I can't tell if I like the merch or I fucking hate it. Something like U2's will make better, more premium plushes for characters like the Glamrocks, but that shit costs so much. Funko may look like poo-poo, but at least it's cheap and pretty funny. The plushes are based on the plush models seen in the games, and they either fit perfectly or they fucked it up and it's the sister location line. What the fuck happened to him? It looks like someone thumbed his eyes into his sockets. The Funko Chica is so funny. Why does it look nothing like the rest, even though the game and Sanchi did it perfectly? Why did they give her the chud chin? I honestly really like the first few waves, but it did start getting stupid when they were doing plushes based on skins from an app that doesn't fucking exist anymore. Then they started making shit up and you have Chica Snowman. Okay, whatever, man. But with all that said, what's the point of any of this? You see, it's human nature to grab a plush of any franchise, start recording, and you make this.
Oh my god, Chica, are you okay? Please, are you okay?
It's fucking beautiful. Originally, this was all going to be in one video where I also talked about Sonic plush channels and even more Mario channels because I really only scratched the surface, but this Freddy Fazbear shit takes up so much time that I'm just going to make it its own thing. Plus, I really haven't talked about FNAF in a while. I guess I talked about FNAF the musical, but that was different, okay? That was the Random Encounters version of FNAF.
Where'd you get all that pizza?
I was way less familiar with some of these channels though than the Mario stuff, so I really had to sit down and just watch hours and hours of Gabe's World. I hope you're happy. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be
And the world is made of energy.
Dear God, thank you for the food we are about to receive.
Andrew John 100 is probably one of my favorite channels just ever. If they removed everything else off YouTube and Andrew John was the only thing left, I'd probably be okay with that.
Listen, you obese animatronic.
I can tell you right now, out of all the other channels, this is probably the one I watched the most for this video. I've probably watched Andrew John 100's entire series of FNAF plush videos, and I can't say that about any of these other channels. And I know you're probably like, okay man, pack it up, put all the baby toys away, but no, fuck you, this is the best channel ever.
What about... I don't know who's been watching Trolls.
This channel is so funny to me. It truly embodies the exact energy I want to see in old plush videos made by like 14-year-olds. It's just Andrew doing the most mundane plots with the funniest fucking line deliveries.
Being your average size is really nice. Hey, what do you say we go to Denny's for breakfast?
It sounds like fucking Just a Robot. I really want to stress how much I love this channel. I may be poking fun, but that doesn't mean I don't think this is also the best thing on earth. These videos may not have the most effort in them, but goddamn it, they have soul, and it usually just makes it way funnier, like when the animatronics are screaming that there's a pig on the roof and it's just like being held in front of the roof. It's not actually on it.
It's not like he's gonna jump off the roof.
The story of Andrew John spans many years. The channel first started as a space for home videos, but then it was born. SFM FNAF Test. Little did we know it would lead to this.
What an idiot. He just peed all over me.
Andrew John 100 actually started with Source Filmmaker Animations. You'll probably recognize him for these more since they blew the fuck up. He was one of the first ones to make FNAF animations, especially at the rate he did. The animations are still going on today and they're more of the focus of the channel. At some point he even announced he would be canceling the plush series to only work on the animations, but went back on that decision. I think I speak for everyone from every walk of life to say thank fucking God. These early animations are actually pretty impressive for how old he was. I mean, yeah, they're still like this, but it's better than you would expect. I really like animations like these where it's clearly the creator when they were way younger and way more passionate about the stuff, so they were just fucking cracked at it and could pump out pretty high effort animations. And to be fair, Andrew is still really good at this. Freddy Fazbear and Fred's the bunny rat. The plot is Freddy wants a petting zoo in the restaurant for some reason, and Chica finds this like weird bunny rat hybrid that's just a weird SFM bunny model, and then this happens.
Fancy wants to tell you something. What is it?
Freddy proceeds to kill it with a shovel.
Freddy! Freddy, what happened to Bunny? Why is he dead?
Well, I killed him, Chica.
Why would you do that? Oh, Tracy, I'm gonna miss you.
Yo, Freddy's kind of an asshole. You could just let it go in wild or something.
It turns out we can't afford a petting zoo. And besides, it turns out that the beaver is actually a werebeaver and has killed all the other animals. So we're gonna have to cancel this.
Bonnie, what the fuck? You can't just gloss over that. These videos are kind of obsessed with just random animals. There's multiple videos where the plot is just animal is at the pizzeria and then everyone screams. That's the entire video. I love it.
I love that.
I really enjoyed the video where he wants to take the plushes to the beach for a shark video, but realized they would get dirty, so he just switches them out for the Funko figures.
Bonnie, can you shut up? I'm trying to get my suntan.
I really love the plot of Freddy's Phobia, where it's just the character screaming at a bunch of grasshoppers. Like, he just went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of 50-cent grasshoppers and threw them at his Freddy plush. That's the video. The next episode in the SFM series, Bonnie's guitar is a real doozy. It truly starts the Chica versus Bonnie subplot, a rivalry for the ages. Chica breaks Bonnie's guitar and immediately he's like,
Goodbye, world.
okay, well, Bonnie tried to kill himself.
Or how about the time that you broke my old guitar and I almost committed suicide?
This channel is obsessed with referencing stuff that happened in prior videos, and it's always so funny because it's always in a list and they just keep stacking the events that happened.
I saw that thing bite Freddy and he just went into a shock and fell to the floor. That's why there were paramedics at the pizzeria.
In these earlier videos, the SFM animations, the plush videos took place in the same universe, which is really funny when they keep flipping on calling the house the pizzeria or just, you know, a house. I think this was changed. They're more separated now, but it's just really funny to see how little anything makes sense. I'm not actually like criticizing these videos for not making any sense, but it's funny, okay?
Chica strangles Foxy 5 times a week for eating her pizza. That's enough to get her arrested and probably executed for homicide.
In Chica's birthday video, they have a scene where all the characters say their ages just to add lore, but they're like way older than you would think.
Well, I'm 37 and Chica's 22 now. I'm actually 50 years old. Oh. Well, I'm in 29 years old.
Bonnie, you are 30 years old trying to off yourself because of a guitar. Grow the fuck up.
Oh, hey, Chica, here you go, Chica. Here's the cake for you.
Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I really appreciate it.
Actually, hey, what the morning?
He didn't learn his lesson. But a later video, they also try to say Chica's backstory, and she says this.
Well, I haven't seen my mother in over 30 years since I was adopted in the pizzeria.
Okay, ignoring the fact that Chica is now -8 years old, it's also really funny when it cuts to how Freddy met Chica.
Huh? What the? Huh? It's a little baby duck. Wait, maybe it's a chicken. I'm not so sure. Let's eat. Let's eat what? Let's eat what?
Do you like an avocado? Oh, I guess she doesn't like an avocado. How about a pizza, lass? Pizza!
It was until that day that you became our little Chica.
Freddy is 7 years old here.
Let's eat what?
I mean, I guess Andrew noticed this because he retitled the video to say it wasn't canon. He also eventually did change all the ages so they were way younger and not fucking 50 years old. Can't miss out on that little lore tidbit. The voice acting in these videos is so funny to me. He has like 4 distinct voices between the entire cast. He also seems to do everything on the first take, even when he messes up a line.
Yeah, but I was just mad and my circuits were acting funny that day.
It's especially funny in the early animations because for some reason he just records most of the audio in one take. Like you could hear him switch to another character's voice sometimes mid-sentence.
One of the stupidest animatronics I've ever met.
What? But Freddy, I don't know.
Chica and Freddy, there must be some mistake. She was in the backstage right now. Don't defend her, Foxy. You are get out here, Foxy. You're not helping. Sorry, Chica. Don't say sorry. Ow!
But Freddy, I did no such thing. Bonnie is telling you lies. I was in the backstage. Ow!
Don't
Now he has some other people to do some of the voices, at least in the animations, but I'm so glad it's still mostly him. I wouldn't have it any other way.
My favorite food is turkey Swiss sandwiches, added with some pickles, yellow mustard, red onions, and
This is a really good video to clip farm.
my favorite thing to get at McDonald's is the Big Mac.
Now I really want to start getting into the meat of this channel. The main plot line they always go back to, Chica and Bonnie fucking hating each other.
Oh my god! What the?
A good like third of these videos are just Chica and Bonnie fighting, and it's the funniest thing ever. Like he's just having screaming matches with the plushes and it's amazing.
Well, I'm gonna send you to KFC and you're gonna like it.
Chica in these videos should be the most insufferable thing ever. She's supposed to be like the annoying little kid type character, but it's so funny when the other animatronics just fucking hate her and just punch her and shit.
Bonnie, what are you doing? I'm doing something I should. No! 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 No!
Every video usually has Freddy, you know, to show up and break up the fight and go like, guys, stop fighting, I'm Freddy Fazbear.
That's Freddy Fazbear.
I'm Freddy Fazbear.
But in some of these, he also just fucking hates Chica. There's a video where everyone just stops so they can both start fighting.
You know what? You! Watch your foul mouth, Chica!
I really like the text just to ensure the audience he didn't say the F word. We're gonna see this tactic not come back when Puggos Pizzeria says the N word.
What? You don't talk like that! You are such a disrespectful jerk.
Hey Freddy, you're lucky I didn't call the police. You just beat the shit out of her. First killing that thing with a shovel and now this. There's something dark brewing in that bear, I'm telling you.
Let's see what?
I think my favorite video on the channel is Chica learns a lesson. Bonnie and Freddy call Chica in the room and say this.
Chica, if you don't give me the cupcake, then you're not gonna have it for the rest of the summer.
She reacts accordingly.
Chica!
Don't worry, Freddy convinces her to calm down.
Go away, jerks!
Chica! Don't you ever
For some reason, they treat the cupcake like it's a toy or something. They talk about taking it like it's just like an item, even though it's a living thing. Like it talks like the rest of them, but they just keep saying they're gonna take it away from Chica, and it's so fucking funny to me. It also leads to the greatest performance I've ever seen from someone's vocal cords.
You are not taking my cupcake away from me! No! No!
That line, "You are not taking my cupcake away from me," is so hilarious to me, and I keep quoting it in my head. There's something really funny about it, and I can't even say exactly what's so funny. It just is.
You hand me your cupcake.
No, I don't trust it.
Chica, you better give it to him or I'll kill you.
I love these videos so much, man, and I'm so glad they're still going. Seriously, if you see this, Andrew, I love what you do. I don't care. These are amazing. I had to watch a bunch of videos for this, and these were mainly the ones I kept going back to rewatch because they were just really funny. I would say it's downhill from here, but it's really no hill from here. It's like a straight line forward and then a lava pit at the end for no reason. Mario Muffet Adventures, otherwise known as the Chica's Birthday Cake channel.
Why'd you get a blue cake for Chica? She's a girl.
Chico, I thought, was a guy.
It's a girl.
And so we got him a blue cake because guys like blue. That's what baby clothes teach you.
This is a channel I knew I wanted to cover in the series very early on, but honestly, there's so much to this channel that I'm not sure I can do it that much justice. There are 600 videos on this thing, so I might not go the most in-depth, but god damn it, I'll try. Mario Muffet Adventures is a plush variety channel owned by a brother and sister duo. I'm just gonna call them M1 and M2. That's the name of their main little monkey characters they use that originated from their first videos where they wouldn't really use copyrighted characters that much. It's basically just what they go by online other than just Mario Muffet Adventures, which is a really funny name. I didn't really know what Muffet meant. It's kind of just what they call their monkey characters, but I thought it was like Mario Muffet adventure. I thought it was the fucking Undertale character. They started with a lot of Mario videos and still kept using these Mario and Luigi plushes even after the series was done. They look like bootlegs of the anime Bromy ones. This isn't what you want. Mario Muffet Adventures might genuinely be the first channel to ever make FNAF plush videos for one reason. They were doing it before the plushes even fucking existed. SML actually got pretty close if you want to count Chef PP Quits Part 5, but they got beat by like 2 months.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
This channel does a lot of customs for characters that don't have plushes, and all things considered, they're actually pretty good, but these FNAF ones, woof. I really like scuff looking custom plushes, so this is actually a positive, but that doesn't stop them from being extremely funny. Especially when they made the FNAF 4 animatronics and they have like real nails and like needles and shit in their teeth. It's like actually dangerous. The first few FNAF videos follow classic characters M1 and M2, and of course, Snowy. These videos were clearly supposed to be one-offs because just like in the game, the animatronics don't have any personality and it's just more of, oh, our characters are in Five Nights at Freddy's. They didn't completely take over the channel yet. But then FNAF did something called being popular than vaccines, and these videos did pretty well. I really like these older videos because they really try to stay accurate to the games. In the FNAF 2 video, the toys actually have the facial recognition scanners everyone forgets they have.
The cute new versions of all our favorite friends come equipped with facial recognition software that just so happens to be connected to a sex offender database.
And look at the sets, they even got a little Freddy mask. Mario Muffet Adventures is one of the few channels that actually builds like tiny little sets for videos, and they're genuinely really cool. Like they clearly put effort into these, and there's so many. Look at the fucking Jurassic Park videos. They had to build all this shit. In the Minecraft videos, it's really funny because they're just outside and that's what Minecraft is. But then there's all these wooden structures and shit, a damn working Ferris wheel. You didn't even have to do that. You can't even build that in Minecraft. None of this is in the book. Then they started the FNAF series and actually gave the animatronics personalities. Kind of. Chica just didn't talk sometimes until they changed their mind and she just did talk.
You shouldn't even be in Five Nights at Freddy's if you don't know that Chink is a gun.
Bonnie's only character trait is that he says fresh. That's all he does.
Let's rob the place and scram. That's fresh.
For some reason, there's this character named Wolfie who's the main villain of the series at this point because a character like William Afton didn't really exist at this time, or at least he wasn't more than like 3 sprites in mini games. But this Wolfie character just kind of shows up. I tried to find an introduction video and I can't. He's just kind of here now.
What do you want, Wolfie?
What? Do they really have that short time of memory? We just threatened you this morning.
Then there's also another Chica, and I tried to see who this was, and the Mario Muffet Adventures wiki just calls it Unknown Chicken. So I guess nobody knows who the fuck this is.
Him and Cheesemo worked for Fredbear Central, and they're trying to hunt down the Fazbear gang.
Are you talking about the Chica thing next to him?
Yeah, with the watch. The Chica thing with the watch, that's Cheesemo.
I checked the wiki, and they just have it listed as Unknown Duck.
It's a little baby duck.
No, Unknown Chicken.
I swear to God, Wolfie's called him Cheesemo.
Cheesemo!
Yeah, wait, it's right here. What do you mean? What are you talking about? He's right here. He's right here.
No! This what the fuck? No, I'm right. Hold on, let me find the screenshot. Look, Unknown Chicken, this is big.
Unknown Chicken?
Someone in this wiki just typed Unknown Chicken because they didn't know what the fuck that was.
No.
Oh, if you want to know how they all turn into the Funko plushes, they just like get into a machine and transform. But not Wolfie though, because that fucker doesn't exist. This forever doomed to the old customs to be tucked away in like Ziploc bags forever. These should be hanging in a fucking museum. I really like the custom Purple Guy plush they have because it's based on the old shitty Vincent design before Purple Guy had a name.
Those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
This is also what my dear friend Doomfox based their Purple Guy plush on we use in the shitpost plush videos.
So I made this when I was 12.
I really like when old FNAF parodies and fan projects just kind of take stuff from the fan base because the actual lore wasn't clear enough, and now they're just kind of stuck with it. It reminds me how FNAF the Musical revealed Phone Guy as the ultimate villain because, again, William Afton wasn't even a character. Mario Muffet just kind of kept going with the FNAF videos that just kind of turned into the animatronics going to a different place or parodying a different movie every episode. And some of them, this live action, just like real guy shows up named Uncle Tom, and he's just M2 wearing sunglasses. I don't know the Uncle Tom lore, but he reminds me a lot of fried chili cheese dogs.
Take it, your fucker!
I really appreciate the intros of these videos. Something about this is unsettling. It's like the same vibe as the SpongeBob outro that everyone said was scary. Eventually, they did change the intro, and it might be even better. It's just playing Ain't Nobody Else But You, but with some amazing visuals. And it really seals the deal when the moon is just like this stupid fucking drawing again. They separated the FNAF videos in a couple different series, like Minecraft, High School, FNAF World, Call of Duty, what the fuck? Then they started doing it with the other plushes like Bendy and Cuphead, but my favorite has to be the Yokai Watch series. This was back when Yokai Watch was like actually a profitable franchise, and I just like how it doesn't fit with any of these other franchises.
After all we did for him, sure he thinks he's crazy, but at least he's having fun.
My main problem with this channel is that every character sounds kind of the same and also just like incoherent most of the time.
What an amateur, Froakie, amateur. Don't spill your bag in the bowl. Oh dear.
In the Yokai Watch videos, they're doing impressions of the English yokai voices, so at least it's a little more understandable, and you need that in your YMA movie Yokai Watch Slender Man. At some point, they tried to separate these videos onto its own channel, I think, for some reason. I don't know. Whatever, it isn't FNAF, so I gotta stop talking about it. The channel kept going until late 2022, where they just kinda stopped after uploading a few Bendy in the Dark Revival Let's Plays. Looking around for information, and it just looks like it was ended for pretty normal personal reasons, whether it just not be really profitable anymore or just outgrowing the genre. It's not really confirmed if this is just the end of it, but if it is, hey, at least we got custom Fredbear filled with nails and needles.
Oh, boy, don't take her out for ice cream. No, she's gonna get fat.
I'm scared. We are all gonna die.
Gabe's World.
Gabe.
This is a channel where I'm not sure how much I can say. It's just a pretty run-of-the-mill plush channel where they use the FNAF characters and sometimes they'll try to adapt the games. Kind of. The main character they use is this Nightmare Bonnie bootleg, which kind of became the mascot of the channel.
I don't need to take a bath because I could just do this. See, look. See?
Oh, he's so cute. This channel reminds me a lot of Super Mario Richie, where it's like clearly only targeted towards kids because they both make Grimace Shake Prime videos.
Almost there.
But Super Mario Richie is ran by potentially the most interesting man on Earth, and Gabe has nothing on him.
They would go down the halls and be like, wahoo, Super Mario Richie.
There's nothing really that funny going on in these videos, but there's like a little bit, I guess. Sometimes for these special longer videos, he'll actually make sets and also customize the plushes because the Funko Glamrock line famously looks like a bag of shit. He made this Squid Game series and the compilation is so funny because you can tell he just screen recorded all of the parts. Now you're probably asking, how can I tell? Well... He just forgot to edit out the fucking ad. He even goes back 15 seconds so he can edit it out, but like he just forgets to. This is the best thing ever. The entire video is just almost a shot-for-shot recreation of Squid Game, which is kind of every Squid Game plush video ever. But he did this same thing where he just like remakes the source material with plushes with the FNAF movie, and this is good. This entire video is just the FNAF movie, but extremely funny. Okay, so this was before the U2's FNAF movie human plushes, so they just used Doug and Melissa puppets. Can I just call these things the SML puppets? Like, I hate to be that guy, but SML has eclipsed these things. Nobody really cares. They're just the puppets from SML now. Mike is just Chef Pee-Pee's puppet, and goddammit, this just looks like Chef Pee-Pee quits part 5.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
For William Afton, they just used the King Strongbottom puppet. He even has the crown, but Gabe just covered it with paper.
I do have a job for you. Well, basically, it's a security gig.
Abby just doesn't exist in this video. Mike is only doing it for the money. And there's also no Vanessa. Instead, fucking Brooklyn guy replaces her, but this is actually supposed to be Henry Emily. The video ends with fucking Melissa and Doug, William Afton in his Spring Bonnie costume, and there's just a button you can press on the back of his head that just spring locks him. Okay, cool video. I think I'm done with the Gabe's World. Yeah, this is it. Good. This is a good channel. Unlike the rest of the channels, I'm gonna just kind of glob all these together because they all kind of follow the same theme and they're connected in some way, so that means I'm just gonna be mentioning them randomly throughout, and it just made more sense to make that all one big segment. I'll be covering Travis Plush Productions, Five Nights at Froakie's, and the greatest channel ever created. Big shout out to my friend Tracy of Travis Plush Productions fame, who helped me with some of the research for this portion.
I want someone to edit Puggo, but it looks like a cone head, like the Dan Aykroyd.
What the fuck? This video would be way more scuffed and shitty without her help. It's a damn shame she didn't upload Chica Runs Away though, or I would have given her channel a better review, 1 out of 10. These channels focus a lot on lore, and that's kind of a double-edged sword. FNAF lore is already 5 different flavors of fucked up in every way possible. You walk into a room of FNAF fans and ask the simple question of, are the books canon? Bam, 5 dead and 15 injured. But then you grab the FNAF lore and put it into the hands of a 15-year-old making plush videos in 2018, and it turns into the most incomprehensible thing ever. And I kind of love it. You seriously have to be a longtime fan of these channels to get anything going on, which, yeah, doesn't make it easy for newcomers, but I have to respect it. All of these people are still continuing these projects they started since they were kids, and it's amazing. I don't care. Also, every single one of these specials they make has a kaiju battle at the end of them. It just takes place in a house. That happens in every single one. Tracy's videos aren't always like this. She does a lot of unboxing stuff and less lore-heavy plush videos.
Hey, everybody. Ooh, a child.
I'd recommend it just because the videos are really chill, especially the Pikmin videos. I really like Pikmin plush videos. There's something about them that just makes me think maybe the world is worth saving. No, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand all of what the hell is happening in some of these, but it's still good, okay?
It does.
What was that like scream? That's like the scream, like...
I think that was my brother.
It's like the scream in the background of Jeffy's like day out or whatever the fuck's the April Fool's video.
Most recently, they started this new storyline that builds off this huge-ass 5-hour-long movie. This plush tube shit gets serious, okay? At the end of Afton's Pathogen, Springtrap fights Burntrap, who's also Glitchtrap, and gets his face all burned up like Anakin Skywalker. I now want to tell you this series used to just, like, make the Location characters made out of paper.
I remade the Ennard one, and there was, like, at least a handful of comments of people thinking that the Ennard was real. Like, it's not the one that's in this video, but I remade him in a later episode, and people thought it was real for some bizarre reason. I was like, oh my god, they're 2. And I mean, granted, I was 13.
This starts the best arc in anything ever. Springtrap wakes up in space in front of a building that says Scott Cawthon's Fazbear Fanverse. Springtrap meets fucking Fizznob and Kane Carter.
Trust me, pal. You're gonna love it here.
I'm sorry to the 70% of people watching this video that won't understand all these buzzwords I'm saying, like Fizznom, FNAF Plus, and cancel. This Fizznom custom is one of my favorite things ever. All of these customs are pretty funny, but specifically Fizznom custom really just speaks to me. Extra shout out to Tracy for recording shit with this thing for some of the videos I upload. Now the real question is, where's the Jonachrome custom? Is that evil dirtbag with a chainsaw?
You screwing with me?
This series is still currently ongoing, but apparently it's gonna end relatively soon. This is an important event. I hope all will be in attendance. Next, I want to talk about Five Nights at Froakie's. This was the most intimidating channel I was gonna cover by a long shot. So much that I thought about just kinda ignoring it, but after watching a lot of the videos and doing some research, I now know this is the most important channel on YouTube. It's kind of the culmination of all of these channels, especially when a lot of plush tubers have their own characters on this channel, but they're just still played by Froakie. So there's Sly Pie, but he's being voiced by Froakie. This isn't confusing at all. I'm definitely prone to get things wrong because this is another channel where you really have to be knee deep in it to understand all the storylines going on. You're probably like, dude, it isn't that bad. It's a plush channel, but there's fucking multiple hour-long movies. One of these is 3 hours long, and it's already the 3rd part in an already long series. This shit is like if the Snyder Cut was good. I will fucking kill you. And this channel used to be very simple. So simple that the earliest videos didn't even have voice acting. There was just like text put up on the screen. It all changed when he started his FNAF 6 series, but you see there's a problem. The FNAF 6 plushes didn't even exist yet. Should have broken out the paper and went to town. Mario Muffet may have been the first big channel to use customs, but Froakie's customs really popularized it, especially when he made tutorials. I mean, look at Molten Freddy. It's not that complicated. Just cut off a couple heads and you're golden. There's actually some really interesting lore I found out about some of these customs. I'm like 99% sure these designs were taken by a bootlegging company.
That's all the people that donated to Pinata Puppy World.
You might have heard about the company X-Smart. It was a manufacturer of these unofficial FNAF plushes, and it was sent a bunch of legal shit by Funko and YouTubes to stop making plushes that are directly competing with them. Some of the X-Smart designs look pretty close to Froakie's design, specifically Scrap Trap and Withered Freddy, that both even have the same mistake on the left eye, which was based on this render where it looks like Freddy's eye is off or missing. But then I did some very professional detective work and I found out that famous YouTuber Puggos Pizzeria actually helped design these.
He looks so good. I genuinely cannot find a single flaw with this plush because I wanted to make sure they were as perfect as possible. I helped design X-Smart in making these plushies because I wanted them to look so good, and I cannot be happier with them.
So now I'm 100% convinced that these were somewhat based on Froakie's designs, and that's extremely funny. Don't worry, I'll come back for Puggo later. Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah, boy.
The outliers of the customs are the Afton family, who are just made out of cardboard. Look, paper plushes are gonna catch on. They're gonna be big. William might be my favorite character because it's just a really funny impression of the FNAF 6 voice.
It's a gift I got from a different dimension. Yeah, it's a filet-o-fish. It's actually a really good sandwich from McDonald's.
This was mostly all back in like 2018 though, so the humor in these videos are very meme based, like r/memes level shit, but I think that only adds to it.
Hey kids, Puppet Steve, and I'm back from the dead.
There's some classic wacky characters like Ding-a-ling and President Springtrump, which actually aged pretty well. But all of this shit posting led to a very important event I would like to call the Ocean Man incident. In early 2018, Froakie uploaded this video to the channel. Innard sings Ocean Man, FNAF plush music video.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
Now clearly Froakie isn't doing an impression of Innard from FNAF because that would just be Baby's voice again, but instead he's performing it like as his own version of Innard. Now enter the antagonist of our story, CG5.
So one night, CG5 happens to be streaming, and he's asking for requests to like react to things on stream, right? And one of Froakie's fans decides to ask him, "Hey, you should react to Innard Sings Ocean Man." And I'm 99% sure from what I remember, CG5 was not sober while he was streaming, and had this huge fucking crash out about this video, and I have like an archived screen recording from it, and it's so fucking funny.
Wait,
I remember the next morning he deleted the fucking stream and apologized after this. He had this whole crash out where he started hating on this video.
What?
On it for no reason.
Through, by the way, and they're not even trying with their voices. They literally just make a growly voice, and that's their ended impression.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
And I don't understand.
I'm not including this to hate on CG5 or anything. This happened 7 years ago, but the fact that there's a stream that is now lost media of CG5 getting really angry at a Five Nights at Froakie's video is extremely funny.
And they're not even trying with their voices. They literally just make a growly voice, and that's their ended impression.
After this, the channel became more and more focused on the lore. I think this is best demonstrated by the joke meme character Ding-a-ling getting multiple giant robot forms and like clones. Froakie started making longer and longer videos with more and more storylines, and it leads to the most confusing but also amazing thing ever: Damian Simmons and the purple guy. This is so far the last canon video that's been posted, but I believe Froakie is still planning on returning someday, but if he doesn't, goddamn, this is a way to end it. William is currently trying to evade the police while time traveling and go 643 million years into the past. But instead of anything prehistoric, William gets teleported to the bedroom of one Damian Simmons, the funniest FNAF OC that's ever existed. Damian is a pretty normal guy that's also obsessed with this Froakie show.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Damien. Listen, I have a question. Who is this Hoppy guy? You have pictures of him all over your room, but I don't recognize him. He's not a person from Froakie World. Oh, that? Oh, that's the Hoppy show. It's actually my favorite TV show.
It's revealed that Damian Simmons is the creator of the entire universe. He made the Froakie world and all of its characters, and are all drawn on pieces of paper around the room. He's basically a stand-in for Froakie himself.
Why do you have those pictures? It's like you were there for everything. I have these pictures because I made them. It's my story. I just took characters from games and movies and shows and Made them into my own little universe.
But Damien Simmons is also very ill with the dreaded COVID-20. He only has mere days to live. But luckily, William is here to help. He knows this cannot all be a coincidence, and he has to save Damien to ensure the Froakie universe is created. William builds a machine to put him in stasis where only his mind is conscious. Then he goes back to his timeline to get the cure for COVID-20.
Boys, sick 'em. You got it, Commander. Wait, what?
William is briefly arrested for his crimes, but pleads to be let go momentarily to save Damien's life. It was crucial that William immediately goes back to Damien after getting the cure, because time moves much faster in the future. And William's time machine might not go to the right point in time. Mere minutes could turn into days, but the police finally let William go, so he can at least try. What the fuck is that? Damien Simmons is fucking dead!
I'm sorry, Mr. Simmons. You were my friend, and you can never forgive me.
It's actually a really good sandwich from McDonald's.
Damien's body may be dead and decayed, but a part of him still lives on. Somehow his consciousness never died.
How long has it been now? I can't even keep track of the time. All I see is nothing. Why am I here? I can't even remember my own name. I don't remember why I'm here, but it feels like it's been an eternity.
Damien starts to forget who he is. He forgets why he's even there. But in that state, he is slowly becoming a god. He's slowly creating the Froakie universe he always dreamed about. He starts materializing into a new form, one that looked eerily similar to the Froakie show he used to love so much. He started influencing what characters heard and saw throughout the series.
Tell me your name. It's just me. Dead Space.
Damien Simmons became Dead Space.
Begin tape. Leaving Dead Space. 3, 2, 1.
This shit is somehow so stupid and also goes so hard. I can't help but love this. Oh my god. The channel is basically a time loop, man. I appreciate the dedication to this, and if there's gonna be more in the future, sign me up. This is beautiful.
It's a filet-o-fish.
Now who do I have to talk about next? Oh.
Well, well, well. It appears that we have a child abuser.
Oh, what the heck?
What an iconic intro. Sly Pie is an interesting person. I already made a whole video about him, but it was really only about one event, the Toy Chica incident.
Why do I have 2 coconuts on my chest?
Sly Pie started as a pretty normal plush channel. It had all the hallmarks of a channel ran by a 12-year-old.
Oh, you little children, I remember you big boys and girls. Oh, you should know where my fried rice is. Where my fried rice?
Then slowly, it just became a lot of brain rot type stuff like Skibby Toilet and Poppy Playtime videos, and that led to Toy Chica's plastic surgery. I already made the whole video because it's the funniest drama I've ever seen, but if you want a basic rundown, Sly Pie uploaded a video where he puts fake tits on Toy Chica. His main audience is 8-year-olds. People got mad, so he deleted the video, but then for some reason he would copyright strike anyone trying to re-upload it. He even threatened someone with his legal team that doesn't exist. It was truly something to behold, but that's in the past now. I want to talk about his other stuff. There's not that much to say. He's still making Poppy Playtime videos, but at least they actually have a lot of effort in them now. He has tiny sets, and he also is pretty good at making custom plushes. So good that he called up Makeshift to start selling some of his designs, and I don't know if this is legal still. He actually has a bunch of plushes being sold by Makeshift, and they're all based on designs from his story-based plush videos. I barely watch these, so I don't have much to say, but I respect that these are still being made. They're also connected to Froakie's universe, and again, it has actual effort. This is clearly a passion project, but also, I don't know what the fuck this thing is with like the half-human face, and I'm scared. This shit is fucking crazy. Like, do I put a spoiler warning for this? What is this?
Esther, behind him!
That's it, Esther. Fade to the light.
What the hell, partner? Esther! No! No!
You know, it would be a lot better if it was like the other videos. Okay, bye, Sly Pie. We're moving on. Alright, what's next? Oh, fuck.
There's the white kid with the baggy clothes who's talking like he's black.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? Okay, he's not really a plush channel anymore, at least on his main. He does have a secondary channel for plush videos I'll soon get into. Oh yeah, I will. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Unlike everyone else who I poke fun at, but I genuinely either really like them or don't have a problem with them, I just do not like Puggo for a bunch of reasons I'll get into. But I also want to be clear, don't harass anyone. And I'm only covering him because it's extremely interesting, the things he's done, and maybe a little bit because I don't like him. The amount of petty drama he started is like actually baffling. People have made so many rant videos and fucking Google Docs. It's just comedic. Come on, this is good.
As you can see, it's completely disgusting what he does in these short videos, and nobody seems to give a shit.
He's like one of the only creators I've seen that hasn't really gotten into a big scandal, but there's so many tiny little things, like annoying things he's done, and so many people just want him out of here. Despite being friends with him now, one of the funniest videos about him was made by Sly Pie. It's been deleted, but I do have an archive, and it goes from very whatever stuff to just Puggo acting like an insane person.
How's it going, guys? Sly here, and today's video is going to be on a more unsettling topic. Today I'll be talking about the YouTuber that many of you may know as Puggos Pizzeria.
Why is this video about fucking Puggos Pizzeria narrated like a creepypasta reading? He did all this dumb shit, blackmailing people with their addresses, not paying his editors, editing screenshots to make it look like people said the N-word. Just all around being a little shit.
Happy asked where his plushies were in return, and Puggo told him they got lost in Texas.
How could you fucking do this to me? To be fair, a lot of people fail to mention this was like 3 years ago when he was probably 16. A lot can change in that time and he won't do obvious shit like this anymore, but honestly, I don't see much genuine growth. He still keeps getting into controversy after controversy, albeit no more editing people to say the N-word because he wants to do it himself. Over the years, he did more stupid shit like being really weirdly sexual to other members of the community. People I personally know that weren't okay with this at all. The famous Stay at Freddy's incident that he was planning with Sly Pie and then just canceled because he didn't want to pay that much for the venue, and then some kids complain in his comment section that already bought fucking plane tickets.
Some of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet are on that plane.
I don't know if it's clear, but Puggo's main audience are just really young kids. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. I mean, these are the videos. What do you expect?
In today's video, I bought the cheapest and most expensive Five Nights at Freddy's mystery figures I could possibly find. Some for over $1,000.
Mr. Beast might have ruined YouTube. We got some of the best thumbnails in the game over here. A personal favorite of mine are these 1-star review videos that just have he bit me on it every single time. Puggo has this weird way to get people to subscribe called screaming.
5 laps of Freddy's! 5 laps of Freddy's! 5 laps of Freddy's! 5 laps.
During a video or live stream, he'll randomly pull out a piece of FNAF merchandise and say he's giving it away. As far as I know, I can't just go like, oh, that's fake, because I don't fucking know. He could be giving some merch out, but the way he does this is very confusing though. It feels very manipulative. He says all you have to do is hit the like and subscribe and leave a comment and you'll have a chance to win a free FNAF figure, but you can't message people on YouTube.
1, like the video. 2, subscribe to my channel. 3, comment you finished all 3 steps. And number 4, in the comments, you have to say what piece of merch you want. If you just say you finished all 3 steps, I'm not gonna pick you.
Why aren't you just saying you're doing the giveaways on Discord or something? Oh wait, I think I might have figured out why. I can see that you're not replying to the comments because every video is just flooded with kids that don't know how giveaways work, begging for their promised toxic cesspit Foxy toy. And you know they don't understand because 1, you keep doing this, and 2, these are the videos.
Did you guys see that Toy Chica got stolen from the FNAF 2 movie set? Connie, put a photo of that tweet up on the screen of Toy Chica got stolen from the FNAF 2 movie set. That's actually crazy.
Well, he's trying to do like an ironic thing, but it doesn't work when the audience is actually just children who immediately believe it. You don't send me any of my stuff. I don't think you're certain people's stuff, but I'm still gonna watch you. I would also like to pee Chica. Another thing that people don't like about these videos are the sexual jokes.
Roxanne Wolf's juice in a bottle.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I really care about jokes like these. I think people try to imply way too much when they make this criticism. Kids are always gonna find videos not really intended for them and watch them, but the problem is just know your audience, man. You know it's mostly exclusively kids, right? You 100% have to know that by now. It was the same problem with Sly Pie's Toy Chica Tits video, where it's not the most serious thing ever. You just have to be more self-aware of who you're attracting to your videos. I mean, Puggo probably does know, but doesn't give a fuck. There was a very funny event where Puggo bought a mystery box from a different creator, told him it wouldn't be a hate or cancel video, and then immediately uploaded a video calling it a scam.
You don't know me. I don't know you. What would possess someone to make a hate video about someone they've never met before, never talked to before, is beyond me.
You can't just buy something you don't want and then call it a scam because you don't want it. Now that we're all caught up on the Puggo lore, you know who this is, it's time to get into his new FNAF plush channel, what this video is actually about. And you know, I've been mean and maybe a little biased. Let's just give this channel a good, honest, clean look. Oh no! Puggos Plush is basically just shittier SML with none of the charm and none of the actual funny moments. Oh yeah, also it's Freddy Fazbear.
I only got 2 left. How many can you get? Probably not that many, you fat ass. Let's see you try.
It's clear that Puggo is a big fan of SML, but only of the videos that got Logan's channel taken down. This entire channel is trying to be super edgy like SML, but doesn't really know how to make real jokes and only knows how to keep one-upping itself in degeneracy. I want to be clear that these are just jokes, but I have the complete freedom to say this is the unfunniest channel that's ever channeled, and the funniest thing about this is when Puggo will be shown this footage in court. It's also kind of a problem when he knows what demographic his audience is and still makes these plush videos where Puggo and his friends just say the N-word.
Man, touching all these kids got me hungry as shit. Gotta get something to eat. Damn! How much that is? 14, nigga, what's the energy? Hi, man, how y'all letting
Oh my god, this channel's gonna be fucking deleted. We got a bunch of racist stereotypes in this. Mexican, Asian, black, white people. But he specifically loves using Lefty as this Black Yoshi ripoff.
Man, who the hell rubbing it through my deep freezer? I just kidding. I know it's my high cholesterol, high blood pressure, having little ass nephew.
I'm not gonna defend Black Yoshi, especially that fuck ass puppet Logan is selling to kids, but most of the time the racist jokes in SML are actually, you know, jokes. They have a structure with a punchline that can make them funny, and most of them are characters misunderstanding something. It's not always like this, but it's there. Now, Puggos Plush just thinks the N-word is really funny, and that's all the jokes really are. One video is really trying to be SML The Secret Door with all the gore, but instead of building up to the big reveal of all the gore, just puts it throughout the video, which kind of just makes it unnerving, but not in the way I think it's supposed to. This video makes me feel like the police are gonna have a 12-hour standoff with Puggo's Pizzeria. I don't think that's what he wanted. Puggo loves using Mr. Hippo as a character. Mr. Hippo is a pedophile, and he's in almost every video just saying shit like this.
And I don't even got no little boys to fuck.
Okay, like you could do jokes with this that could be funny, but this is all he does. All of this is kind of excusable. But this fucking Grinch video he uploaded is the most insane shit. It's really all bad throughout the video. I mean, the plot is that Mr. Hippo wants to molest the main characters who are kids, but I'm just gonna play one specific scene. I guess I should put a warning, but here it is.
Oh, and there's the little boy. Oh, this is the best part. Just me and the little boy. Fa-ching! Oh. Oh, little boy. Oh, little boy, wake up! Wake up! Little boy, little boy.
Oh, what happened to this channel? Where is it? Puggo, what the fuck are you doing?
The main thing being, and I'm not sure if I am gonna say the official word, but stories involving love with children. Yeah, I know. That's a pretty heavy thing. So, what even was this? I really don't want to go into detail, and to be honest, I didn't even want to research this topic just because, ugh, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you.
It's so funny that in comparison, his main channel is the most normal thing ever, and you go to his plush channel, it might be the worst thing ever uploaded to YouTube. This is 100 times worse than shit like Toy Chica's plastic surgery and Rose's punishment. I gotta hang this in the Museum of Weird Degenerate Plush Videos. This is a classic. Again, there's not really a joke. It's just pretending to have your plushes be sexually assaulted. Like, there's so much weird sexual stuff in these videos, but there's no point to it. It's so weird. In this same video, he has his friend to play Santa. Yes, this is Santa. And then they just show his bare ass completely uncensored.
I'm gonna show you my ass.
This channel is the most baffling shit. I have no idea why you uploaded this. I guess he wants to have an SML thing going because that generates so much money, but the main problem is, bro, your audience isn't old enough to know what giveaways or really just how YouTube comments function. At least Logan kind of had the excuse of starting his channel when he was a dumbass kid, but that's not even a good excuse for some of it. He put this 13+ warning over most of the videos, but this only seems to be here to deflect criticism. I mean, first off, you're saying 13+ with shit like this. Just say mature audiences. It looks way less incriminating. And second, he's always advertising this channel on his main channel, which he knows is like 90% kids. You cater to that specific audience. That's who's gonna watch these. You're advertising this channel on the same comments as the shitty giveaways. What's even crazier is the descriptions to the Puggos Plush videos that say, with content similar to Daco, animatronic, game theory, Markiplier, Wicked Makers, and SML. Okay, leave Daco out of this. I'm not so sure animatronic will appreciate having her name on this goddamn video. Jesus Christ. What's really funny is that she did a collab with Puggos, but the comments were so negative about him, she removed them from the title. This 13+ warning isn't even on every video too. In fact, I noticed a very important video it isn't on. He forgot to put it on this video. This is like the one video where you really need this warning. I think the only nice thing I can say about this channel is that they probably have the best sets out of any other channel for their Squid Game videos, and that's it. That's all that's good. I'm not saying every plush channel needs to be for kids and be squeaky clean. I mean, these just come down to being skits, and skits can cater to really any audience. I mean, I make shitpost plush videos that are supposed to be for an older audience, that are nostalgic for plush videos of the past. I feel like I should mention that because like 3 people in the comments will be calling me a hypocrite for it. But to be fair, I didn't do anything like this. Maybe you should have just kept this channel completely separate and not kept any of the Puggo branding. Also, don't make the worst videos I've ever seen in my life. That's a good start.
What? Wait, that's all I had to do? Tell people I was rich?
Okay, so we're not done here, I guess. There's a couple new developments I need to go over, like, oh shit, the Grinch video is actually gone. Yeah, he just got rid of it. What? No, not that one. What was wrong with it? Hi all, I'm making this post to let everyone know that we've taken down the video FNAF plush How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Moving forward, we are committed to creating content that is more mindful of you, the audience. Jokes of a sexual nature, as well as those that depict unfair stereotypes of any group, will no longer be included in our videos. So he's basically stopping all of the edgy shit. And I know that's what I was complaining about, but I really want to see what these videos look like without racism or sexual assault, because that's literally the only joke they did. And it wasn't even a joke, it was just like what was happening on screen. Maybe the average man can't understand Puggo and all these videos are like A24 art house films. I would go like, oh, good on you for realizing your mistake, but I know how this shit works. He 100% did this out of fear. I doubt he actually regrets this video other than just because people are mad at it. You think a video just happens to be deleted like that? No, he orchestrated it. Puggo!
No, thank you.
This video went through conception to filming with multiple people to being published and was kept up for like 3 months. He just made this video. It doesn't make sense to instantly flip on a dime and act like, oh god, I used to make such bad edgy content. Especially when you were just uploading to this channel and it was exactly the same. Is it wrong to say I would have more respect if he just stood his ground and didn't fold instantly? Because at least he would be standing up for what he believes in or some shit. But no, he knows this video is fucking terrible. Then why did you upload it? Now he just looks dumb to both crowds. The people mad at him and also the 14-year-olds that love this video because they're 14. I don't know if I had anything to do with this because I publicly showed the original version of this segment was on my Patreon early, but I hope not. I kind of want to watch from the shadows and observe this situation like a science experiment.
I just realized Puggo is a My Hero Academia fan. That explains it all.
It was most likely taken down because of these 2 videos criticizing it that got a decent amount of views, and Puggo realized, oh fuck, wipe it all.
I don't want them copied over. I want it all wiped clean.
But he still kept all the videos with the N-word. I don't know. I also think people will probably be mad at that. Okay, just being completely unbiased here, separating my opinion of these videos, this is still the dumbest idea ever. You're making these extremely edgy, racist videos and then trying to get FNAF fans to watch them that are one half children and the other half aren't known for being tolerant of stuff like this. Genuinely, what did you think was gonna happen? A man makes a horrible sex pervert plush video, deletes it 2 months later. I call that showmanship. Okay, so here's where things get spicy. Well, I guess it depends on what your definition of that is, because we're still talking about waving plushes around on the floor. Puggo is copyright striking any re-upload of the Grinch video. Are you fucking kidding me? Those who won't learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
You know what I think this plush needs, Sly Pie? A giant pair of fake tits. Sly Pie does not think that's funny. He does not think that's funny.
Did copyright striking anything actually lead to, like, a de-escalation of a situation ever? You look so petty every time. Yes, because taking accountability is when you delete all evidence of wrongdoing so nobody can judge you. We appreciate your support and are thankful to those who have brought attention to the errors in our way. This is what it looks like to be thankful. Hopefully this video goes over well, because apparently they're thankful for me. No, guys, he copyright striked it because he's gonna re-upload it censored. He's gonna take out all of the bad stuff so the video is half a minute long. I want to be transparent that this happened after my dear friend Doomfox re-uploaded the video, but for the record, I had nothing to do with this. I mean, yeah, I find it funny, but that's because it is. I didn't... We accidentally set up like a sting operation.
I did not do this! Shut up!
Also, if it wasn't clear, he did this to other channels too. Also, apparently he took down a video just criticizing him. It wasn't even a straight re-upload. Yeah, you really gotta protect your intellectual property like Freddy Riz Ballora.
Hello there, Mamacita. Could I, little Freddy Fazbear, try rizzing you up?
I think he just genuinely strikes channels if they're small enough and he can get away with it. It's so funny to see him respond to other people getting unfair copyright strikes like he cares and then immediately do this. You've helped an illegal bootlegging company design products that gets multiple cease and desist letters. You clearly care so much about copyright law, and not only when it benefits you. Just let people say what they're gonna say. You uploaded the video, now you have to reap the rewards. That's just what it is. I would say it's not that big of a deal, but I think Puggo is treating it like it is. I get he has the right to copyright strike this piece of work that took him 4 hours to make, featuring characters that he doesn't own, but did you ever consider copyright law is stupid and you're lame for abusing it so less people see weird shit you've done? I also want to point out he changed all of the descriptions to say the videos are 17 plus, even though the actual videos say 13 plus. And I noticed something interesting. He didn't remove the stupid "this content is similar to text," but specifically animatronic is removed from each one now. I mean, good, but also, again, I doubt any of these people want to be here at all. Even SML probably wants to get the fuck out of here. I feel like Puggo wants to be this rage baiter creator, but then pussies out when people get mad at him and delete shit. I don't get it. I don't know, this is just a really weird and interesting situation that I hopefully never have to talk about again. I would now like to end this segment with all of the characters we lost since Puggo announced he's removing all the racism and perversion. May their souls fly high. And that is the main players in the FNAF plush community on YouTube. I definitely missed a few, but I didn't really have anything to say about them that I didn't already say for a channel I did just include. The entire FNAF community itself is pretty interesting, but this weird ass subgenre of them is so weird. I mostly like all of these channels, but there's some clear blemishes on the community too. But it's more interesting and funny than anything actually that concerning. I'm just surprised most of these channels are still going after like a decade of being around. There's some commitment here, okay, and I'm gonna respect it, even though you also made this. Nah, fuck 'em.
The darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole.
Hello, yes, I'm adding this last little part just so the video can be 1 hour long. And I don't care, okay? I'm like a minute and a half away from it, so let me have that video be an hour long. I think it'd be funny, okay? It's almost there. Go check out my Patreon if you want. I'm posting a lot of segments from videos because my videos are just getting longer, so I'm posting a lot of segments way before the video is out. A lot, like about 3 pretty okay and length segments were posted from this video on there way before this video came out, so you can get stuff like that for future videos. Like, I'm still working on my shitty Mario video game movie video that's gonna have a couple segments posted hopefully soon. When I finally get that shit done, I'm gonna maybe have some stuff from a plush video I'm working on for the 5 people that care about my plush video. You know, I'm just gonna play a clip from that, okay? This is the last part of it. You get a clip from that, the 5 people who care. Yoshi, Wario, Arlo, and Reggie.
Is that everyone?
Probably not, but I feel like we're missing someone really important.
What do you mean? Reggie's right over there.
No, I didn't forget Reggie. You can't forget Reggie.
Hi, my name's Reggie. Let's party!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everybody. Yeah, let's get the birthday spankings in!
Oh, what the fuck?